The anxiety awakens. In 2026, a global labor shock shifted the psychology of work. According to the recruitment firm Randstad's annual Work Monitor survey, which canvassed responses from 27,000 workers and 1,225 employers across 35 markets, 80% of employees believe artificial intelligence will affect their daily tasks at work. This fear isn't abstract. It's rooted in a changing job market where automation, AI chatbots, and machine learning systems are already reshaping workflows. While older generations respond to AI with cautious confidence, younger workers, particularly Gen Z, express the highest levels of anxiety. Randstad's Work Monitor report shows this generation is more worried about losing their footing in the workforce as automation grows. This isn't anecdotal, it's a systemic sentiment emerging from decades of digital native upbringing colliding with rapid automation. Demographic data reveals that Gen Z feels least prepared, even though they grew up with tech. The labor landscape isn't static. The same Randstad data shows job listings requiring AI agent skills have surged by a staggering 1,587% over the past year, signaling that the skill set employers want is changing fast. Tasks once performed manually by humans are now being automated or expected to integrate AI. For young workers, this means learning to work with AI, not against it, yet at the same time, it raises fears about redundancy and displacement. The survey also revealed that AI and automation are not just enhancing tasks, they are replacing low-complexity, transactional roles where young workers frequently start their careers. Positions that once provided essential entry-level experience are now being streamlined, sometimes replaced entirely by AI systems, according to Reuters reporting on the Randstad findings. This shift erases traditional career ladders, turning early career paths into minefields. The generational divide is striking. Baby boomers, older and more experienced, were the least worried about AI's impact, showing confidence in their ability to adapt. In contrast, Gen Z workers, often newer to the workforce and still building experience, reported much higher concern levels. According to Randstad CEO Sander van 't Noordende, this gap reveals deep misunderstanding between optimism and AI benefits and real worries about individual job security. Employers see growth, employees see risk. While many workers fear the AI future, employers remain confident, creating what researchers call an AI optimism gap. Nearly 95% of surveyed employers forecast business growth this year, compared to only 51% of employees who share that optimism. This mismatch highlights a bitter irony. The very people driving AI adoption are less sure that it will benefit their careers. AI benefits corporations more than workers. Nearly half of all employees surveyed believe AI will benefit corporations more than themselves, according to the report. This perception isn't just emotion, it's grounded in the reality that AI adoption increases efficiency and reduces labor costs for companies. As organizations automate operational tasks, productivity rises, but the gains seldom flow directly to rank-and-file workers, especially young entrants. Job listings tell the real story. Behind the numbers lies a sea change. Analysis of more than 3 million job postings showed that AI skills are not just emerging, they're exploding. Positions related to AI agents, automation, and machine interaction dominate growth. For Gen Z workers entering the job market, this means they are racing not just against peers, but against machines and the systems that automate complex work. The automation reality check: despite fears, AI adoption isn't uniform across industries. Some sectors, especially low-complexity roles and routine tasks, are replaced more quickly than others. Experts note that this uneven disruption intensifies young workers' anxiety, as they often occupy these entry positions. The fight is no longer about experience or education alone. It's about adapting faster than the machines reshaping work. The new workforce fault line: the divide isn't just technological, it's psychological and demographic. Younger workers face a paradox. They grew up fluent in digital tools, yet fear the very technology they mastered may undercut their career prospects. As AI systems become more embedded, the struggle isn't abstract theory. It's a daily reality for millions of Gen Z professionals confronting a future where adaptation isn't optional. Early career at risk, entry-level jobs are changing fast. According to Pew Research Center, 65% of Gen Z employees report concern that their first jobs may be automated within 5 years. Roles in retail, customer service, and office administration, typical stepping stones for young professionals, are increasingly performed by AI agents, chatbots, and automated systems, leaving traditional career ladders disrupted before they begin. Early career at risk, entry-level jobs are changing fast. According to Pew Research Center, 65% of Gen Z employees report concern that their first jobs may be automated within 5 years. Roles in retail, customer service, and office administration, typical stepping stones for young professionals, are increasingly performed by AI agents, chatbots, and automated systems, leaving traditional career ladders disrupted before they begin. Demand for AI education surges. Universities report a spike in AI-related course enrollments. According to LinkedIn Learning Data, 2026, registrations for AI and machine learning courses increased 1,400% year-over-year, reflecting both opportunity and anxiety among young learners. Gen Z is scrambling to gain skills to remain relevant, yet the pace of technological change makes certainty fleeting. Automation in tech jobs. Even tech roles are under threat. Research from McKinsey & Company indicates that up to 45% of software development tasks could be automated in the next decade, affecting junior engineers disproportionately. For young developers entering the field, AI-powered code generation and testing tools are simultaneously a tool and a competitor. Gig economy disruption. The gig economy is vulnerable too. According to a 2026 OECD report, AI algorithms are replacing up to 30% of freelance and contract work, particularly in content creation, design, and digital marketing. Gen Z, often relying on gig work for early career experience and income, faces heightened uncertainty. Wage pressure from AI. Automation doesn't just threaten jobs, it affects earnings. World Economic Forum research shows that the introduction of AI in office roles reduces starting salaries by 10 to 15% on average, reflecting cost-saving pressures from employers. For young workers, the promise of stable, well-paid roles is shrinking as AI increases efficiency at the expense of human labor. AI anxiety across industries. Survey data from Glassdoor indicates that 83% of Gen Z respondents across healthcare, finance, and marketing expect AI to change their work processes within 3 years. Unlike older colleagues, they feel unprepared, amplifying stress. The anxiety isn't limited to tech, it's systemic, affecting multiple sectors and revealing the pervasive nature of AI-driven transformation. The adaptation imperative. Adaptation is no longer optional. According to a PwC study, 2026, employees with AI literacy are twice as likely to retain employment during automation waves. For Gen Z, learning to collaborate with AI agents is as critical as mastering any technical skill. Failure to adapt threatens both career trajectory and long-term stability. Digital skills divide. The fear also highlights a digital skills divide. World Bank research, 2026, shows that young workers in low-tech regions are 3 to 4 times more likely to feel threatened by AI than peers in tech hubs. This divide reinforces geographic and economic inequalities, as AI-ready regions absorb new roles while others experience accelerated displacement. Call to awareness. The data paints a stark picture. Gen Z is entering a workforce simultaneously full of opportunity and peril. AI adoption is relentless, jobs are evolving, and mental health, wages, and career stability are all affected. Awareness and proactive skill development are essential. Subscribe now to understand AI's impact on the next generation of work. Knowledge is your first line of defense. AI-enhanced job search. Gen Z is turning to AI to stay competitive. According to LinkedIn 2026 data, 72% of job seekers under 30 now use AI-driven resume analysis and job matching tools. These systems filter candidates, evaluate digital portfolios, and even predict cultural fit, leaving young workers both aided and scrutinized by the very technology they fear may replace them. Freelance markets shift. AI is transforming freelance platforms. Upwork Research, 2026, shows that AI-assisted tools increase efficiency but reduce billable hours for solo freelancers by up to 25%. For Gen Z freelancers, productivity gains come at the cost of fewer paid opportunities, forcing young workers to reimagine value delivery and skill specialization. Education versus reality. Universities struggle to keep curricula relevant. According to OECD Education 2026, 60% of Gen Z students believe their current courses don't fully prepare them for an AI-driven economy. This misalignment fuels fear as young workers graduate with knowledge gaps in AI ethics, programming, and automation workflows, making them vulnerable to disruption. AI ethics careers rising, not all news is bleak. Demand for ethical AI specialists has surged. Indeed 2026 reports a 2,100% increase in postings for AI governance, policy, and ethics roles targeting young professionals. Gen Z entering these fields have opportunities to shape AI's integration into society, turning fear into influence. Automation in creative work. AI doesn't only affect repetitive jobs. Creative industries are impacted too. According to MIT Technology Review, 2026, AI-generated content tools now produce 40 to 60% of marketing copy and design assets, forcing young creative professionals to pivot from execution to strategy and curation. Creativity itself must adapt. Automation in creative work. AI doesn't only affect repetitive jobs. Creative industries are impacted too. According to MIT Technology Review, 2026, AI-generated content tools now produce 40 to 60% of marketing copy and design assets, forcing young creative professionals to pivot from execution to strategy and curation. Creativity itself must adapt. AI-driven inequality. AI adoption can exacerbate inequality. According to World Economic Forum 2026, high-skill regions benefit from AI while low-skill regions see job stagnation. For Gen Z globally, location determines opportunity. Those without access to AI tools and training face accelerated displacement, reinforcing a global divide between AI haves and have-nots. Reskilling as survival. Skill agility is now essential. McKinsey 2026 reports that young workers who reskill in AI, coding, and data analysis increase employability by over 80% compared to peers relying on traditional skills. Gen Z must treat learning as a continuous, survival-oriented process rather than a phase. Adaptability is the currency of the AI era. AI agents as colleagues. AI is no longer a tool, it's a coworker. According to Gartner 2026, 67% of Gen Z professionals now collaborate with AI agents daily for scheduling, content creation, and analytics. Understanding how to work with AI agents becomes critical, as mismanagement can lead to errors, reduced output, or missed opportunities. Fear transforms into necessity. Mastering AI is mandatory. The evidence is clear. Gen Z is the most vulnerable yet adaptable generation entering an AI-transformed workforce. Fear is real, but preparation works. Learn AI collaboration, reskill aggressively, and understand digital footprints. Subscribe now to stay ahead with data-driven strategies that safeguard careers, amplify opportunity, and transform anxiety into actionable advantage. Knowledge is power, and the AI era rewards the informed.